Hi, Bob Freeman here with MarineMax in Naples, Florida. I'm here today to talk about Boston Whaler's 2012 37 Outrage. Start at the back of the boat. We've got triple 300 Mercury Verados on the back. A ton of power for this boat. Gets it up playing real quick, and it's pretty high end. It's somewhere in the mid 40s, probably closer to 50 miles an hour. And as you see the lines going down the port side, it's a really good looking sharp boat. It's got rod holders all throughout the gunnels all the way around the boat. So if you're not fishing today and you just happen to be going to the beach or to a restaurant or lunch or sunset, whatever, we've got the flip down seat, fold down seat that can hold 4 adults comfortably. And if you are fishing for the day, all I need to do, flip it up, it goes away, and now I've got a nice bolster here, so comfortably fishing off the back of the boat. And then also as we move over to the live well, conveniently located, good size live well. And then we've got probably one of my favorite features on the boat. You've got the dive door. Does 2 things. If you're swimming, you're just out having fun, we've got a ladder that hooks right in here. It's a put in and just slides back. It's an easy installation. It's a 4-step ladder that goes down, and then when you're when you're boarding the boat, you flip this around and you can grab. It gives you something to grab onto getting on the boat versus just trying to grab the side of the boat and your hand can slip and fall back in the water. So very nice feature as far as if you're just using it as a swim ladder. And then if you are fishing, great way to get the fish on the boat. A lot of times if you bring in the fish up above the gunnel to get them in, you lose them right here a lot of times. This way you're only a foot off the water. You can pick them up, you can slide them all the way over, right into the fish box. Take the hook off when he's in the fish box, much easier. He's not flopping around the deck, not making a mess of the deck either. So really safe, easier way to get the boat to get the fish on board and not losing them last second. So love the dive door. So here we've got the little kitchen set up, storage underneath, drawers, trash. We've got the Kenyon electric grill. You've got a sink, a prep sink. You've got all your courtesy lights and your live well switches right here, and a second live well, very large, like extremely large. So there's plenty of room to carry different kinds of bait, and you won't run out of bait with a live well this size. You've got rocket launchers going up to the hardtop, and then we've got a Sure Shade automatic shade that'll completely come out and cover the entire cockpit area. So if you're not looking for sun, and you're sitting on the back seat, it'll completely come out and shade you in the back. But when you're fishing, obviously, it's retracted back in. It's all automatic. We've got LED lighting up here. We've got stereo speakers as well. You've got the rocket launcher. We get them on both sides, so it's designed for going out and catching the big fish. And as we move up towards the helm, it's very well equipped. You've got pretty much everything you're going to need here. We'll start with the Furunos. You've got the twin Furunos. You've got a bow thruster here. The Smart Craft. This is a computer that'll give you all your readouts of all your pressures and temperatures and fuel burns, etc. For all 3 engines are all inside here. Autopilot, remote control for the spotlight, remote control for the stereo. And then we also have a automatic trim for the engines, so I can trim the engines up or down and control them all right from here as well, along with the trim tabs. So traditional whaler steering wheel, really nice setup. You pretty much get everything you want right here. Great visibility. Got a large 1-piece windshield in front of you with a large vented window. And if it's a nice day like it is today, you can crack that open and get a nice full flow of air coming through to the helm seat. It can be enclosed as well, and for bad weather, so you've got that set up as well. So let's got the triple captain seats. So Captain's comfortably in the middle here, and I can have company on either side, which is nice a lot of times because Captain sitting by himself. This way he's got company. I happen to like that a lot. So let's move down to the cabin. Here we are in the cabin of the 37, and let's start with you've got a refrigerator down here. This is a drawer that pulls out. It can hold up to a case of cans in there, which is a very large refrigerator setup. We do have a TV. You've got your breaker panels on both sides, ignition keys, eye level, which is always nice, stereo speakers for the cabin, and then these are all your for the bow of the boat. These are all your sun pads and your filler cushions that completely does the bow of the boat when you're not fishing. Then you've got this that's either figures out. We've got it configured for a bed right now, and it'll also set up as a couch if you just want to be sitting, maybe watching the TV and just not laying down. So it'll do both. As we move over to the starboard side, another breaker panel here. Nice glass vessel sink, microwave underneath there, and then this is your head. So it's a combination head and shower. And so the seat will actually fold down if you wanted a seat, and the curtain pulls around. You've got a handheld shower in the corner, porthole for more light and fresh air, and another fixed window and a couple of skylights up on the top, trying to give you some extra lighting and some extra air as well. So let's hop up and head towards the bow. We've got a jump seat, which is actually kind of neat because you can sit and actually participate with the people at the helm. So you can sit facing forward or sit rear facing. So it's a nice feature. So we have it set up now for fishing. So if you were out fishing for the day, you've got non-skid on top of everything. So everywhere you're going to step is all non-skid. You don't have any trip hazards here as well. And you saw the filler cushions down below, where the two big ones obviously would go here. And then you lift this up, and you've got 3 rod holders on each side, so you can store 6 rods. You've got 2 tank holders, and plenty of room to keep fenders and lines and everything else. Really nice storage out of the way. And then as we move forward, we've got the stereo remote control for the bow, and this table is automatic. It goes up and down. So right now it's set up for cocktails and having something to eat when you're just sitting out and about. But if you are fishing, you can lower this down, and this will fill this out as a full platform as well. Storage all the way around, and also storage in the floor. And then up on the bow, we've got a very large standing area up here with all non-skid. So very safe if you want to fish off the bow, and it does enclose the windlass system, which is a really nice way to do it because it keeps the windlass protected. It keeps it out of the sun and out of the weather, and it's also out of the way. So if you are fishing on the bow of the boat, you don't have it as a trip hazard. So nice setup there. Lastly, if you look at the hardtop, you're going to see that we have the spotlight, and we've got the open array Furuno radar, which will give you the long distance radar. And it's just set up to do pretty much any kind of boating you're going to want to do. Straight out to the Gulf, you can go offshore, you can go down to the Keys, you can go down to the Bahamas. It's big enough and safe enough to pretty much take you anywhere you want to go. So if you've got any further questions on this 2012 37 Outrage, please give me a call. My name is Bob Freeman. It's 603-213-1194.